Welcome back once again. The Center for Addiction and Mental Health's third annual Breakthrough Challenge is coming up, and you get to influence the outcome. Here to tell us more about this interactive event are CAMH's Breakthrough Challenge organizer Caitlin Imrie, who is also a board member, and research finalist Dr. Claire de Oliveira. Welcome to you both. I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you for coming in. Caitlin, tell us about the Breakthrough Challenge. How did it come about? What's some backstory on it?
Well, CAMH Engage was established in September 2013, and it's a group of committed Canadian leaders whose goal it is to increase awareness and understanding of mental illness and addiction in Canada. Given the fact that 1 in 5 Canadians will live with mental health issues and addiction, 70% of whom will first be exposed in childhood or adolescence, the goal of CAMH Engage is to really empower young people to help break down the stigma associated with mental health and addiction. So the Breakthrough Challenge came about as a way to highlight and showcase the amazing research and young researchers that are at CAMH and empower Canadians to vote for the research that really speaks to them in an event, that will allow the researchers the opportunity to win a grant to further their research.
Wow, that's impressive stuff. And I've been to the website and it's very compelling. The whole idea, the whole event, and 3 finalists. Doctor, you are one of the finalists now. Tell us a bit more about your work.
So I work with healthcare records from Ontario, all patients with mental illness and addictions, and I use those data to try to understand how patients use the healthcare system. So whether they go to the doctor, how many times they go to the doctor, whether they use the emergency room or not, and with the objective of trying to improve the healthcare system to make it better for patients to get the care they need when they need it.
We have a clip, a teaser clip from your website, and let's take a look at it.
Great. My name is Claire, and my breakthrough is to improve the healthcare system for patients with mental illness and addictions.
My name's Philip Gerritsen, and my breakthrough is understanding anosognosia, a condition that likely impacts you or someone you know.
My name is Yulia, and my breakthrough is providing hope for people with severe treatment-resistant anorexia nervosa.
Some people would say that the kind of work that you specifically do, it's not the sexy part of research, the economics of it, the money aspect. How do you reply to them when they say, how does that work?
That's a good question. So it's important to understand how much it costs to care for patients with mental illness and addiction. So it's a starting point. So think about, for example, when you go grocery shopping on the weekend, you have a budget and you have a list of all the things that you need to buy, that you need for home. It's the same thing with governments. They also have a list of all the services that they'd like to provide, but they have limited resources, limited dollars. And so they have to use those dollars in the best way possible to make sure that patients get the care they need when they need it the most.
So it's almost, if you don't take care of the money, then you can't take care of the conditions.
That's exactly it.
So it may be all well and good to want to be specifically focusing on certain types of unwellness, but nothing happens if you can't get the funding for it.
That's true.
Got it. Caitlin, what about the voting process? This whole interactive thing, how does that work?
Yeah, absolutely. You can visit the website, www.camhbreakthroughchallenge.ca, to watch the amazing researchers' videos and vote online. We've actually had over 10,000 votes placed to date, which is incredible. And so you're able to vote online, obviously. And then also, we're having a live event on Wednesday, November 9th, where you can, there's a live Q&A with the researchers, and you can also vote in person at the event. It's going to be at second floor on King Street in Toronto at 7 p.m. And there'll be a live interactive Q&A, and the online voting, as well as the voting at the event, will determine the winner of the Breakthrough Challenge.
Oh, that sounds so exciting!
It's really
and
fun.
It's a beautiful, elegant event that you're hosting. It's not just everybody come vote and get out of here.
No, absolutely not.
It's a beautiful evening, networking, food, mingling, and so on.
Yep. Learning
it sounds
lots
terrific.
Too.
And that's at 461 King West. Yes. Major sponsors. These things don't happen without funding.
Absolutely.
Who are your major sponsors?
We've had a ton of wonderful sponsors supporting CAMH Engage and the Breakthrough Challenge. Our benefactor sponsor this year is Hewlett-Packard Enterprises, as well as BMO and PAL Insurance. But like I said, we've had many great sponsors, and we appreciate all of the support for CAMH Engage, and we're really looking forward to seeing everybody on the 9th.
Well, these things never happen without sponsorship, so I'm glad that we were able to acknowledge them on your behalf.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
I hope all goes well for both of you,
Thank
and
you.
I'm delighted that you were able to come. It sounds like a wonderful and very worthy event, and all the best to you.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Online voting for this Breakthrough Challenge takes place until the end of November 7th, so trust me, it's a tough decision because all 3 of the researchers have compelling causes and videos. Vote on their website at camhbreakthroughchallenge.ca and by checking out their Facebook and Twitter and Instagram profiles as well. Coming up next, Amantha and Samantha of Second Gen, the stars of an exciting new TV show on City TV.